Hello, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers around the world. I'm so happy to be a mother too, and together let's celebrate this whole motherhood thing. As for me, this is how I've decided to spend my Mother's Day. Play time with my children.
Then it was time to start off the game, and we started with singing Joy, Joy, Joy to the Lord. It was a beautiful time for me and my children. I really loved every moment.
In my heart is melody with joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. In my heart is joy, joy, joy. Jesus set me free. See what I love and just to set me free. In my heart is melody with joy, joy, joy.
Now it is time for self-introduction. Everyone is gonna introduce his or her name, and thereafter also tell us what they want to become in future. This was an interesting moment. I noticed that my son Henry and my daughter Mary are shy to speak on the camera, and then I also felt so excited when my daughter Esther told me she wants to become Esther in the future. This was so interesting. I wonder what she meant by that.
Elisha, do you want to become when you grow up? You want to become what? How about Henry? You want to become what when you grow up?
Henry wants to become a doctor, and Elisha wants to become a lawyer. Mary wants to become a nurse. But my little daughter Esther, she wants to become Esther.
You want to become Esther. Good. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. It's playtime, and here we are going to do a
now it is time to start the game. I have maize, softened maize.
I have some maize, softened maize.
I have gorillas. I have biscuits. I have cake.
And I have some
I also have some symbols.
They are very tasty and delicious. And
I have granuts. So I also have some water and some juice. And in this game, we are going to be testing these snacks, and everyone should be able to tell what they have tasted. So we are going to tie the eyes of the person playing first, and then that person I'll give the different snack, and each time they taste, they tell what they have tasted. There is no peeping to see, and there is no telling a colleague, a friend, what they've tasted. Those are the rules of the game. And once you fail to tell what you've tasted, you are off the game, and we turn to another person. So I'm starting with Henry.
This is what I'm giving him. No cheating. Open your mouth. What is that? Henry, what is that? Esther, you're cheating for
My
Henry.
daughter Esther hurriedly told her brother what I had given him. She is bridging the rules of the game. And Elisha too was telling the brother what he has tasted. He is also bridging the rules of the game.
What is that?
In this game, the more you tell things rightly, the more you taste more snacks.
What is that you've taken?
That is how interesting it is.
That good? And what is that? Mango juice. Mango juice, correct. Is Henry correct?
This game helps to reduce on the amount of time children spend watching TV. Playing out with your child with this game will help them feel interested in spending time outside and spending time in the house watching TV.
We have some nice things to eat. continue. What is that? What is that, Henry? What is that you've eaten? Coconut biscuit. No, you failed. It is vanilla biscuit. So you've lost the game. Next person is a team. Mary. No cheating, no telling the person what he has tested. You extend here. Extend in front. Extend in front here. Mary, extend. No seeing, no seeing, no seeing. Make sure your eyes are closed. So we are going to start. You sit down. Sit down. You tell me what you've tasted. What is that? What is that, Mary? Maize. Correct. Is Mary correct?
Yes.
Yes, you clap for her.
If you enjoy watching this video, give it a thumbs up at the end. And also remember to click on the notification bell for more of such videos. If you're an old subscriber of my channel, thank you so much for subscribing. And if you've not yet subscribed, please kindly do subscribe to my channel.
Next item. What is that you've tasted? What is that? Mary, tell us. What is that you've tasted? Coconut biscuit. Oh, you failed. Yes, next person is Esther.
Interestingly, all my children failed to differentiate the two flavors of the biscuits, the coconut flavor and the vanilla flavor. They kept interchanging the flavors.
What's that? Cake. Correct. Clap for Esther. Clap for Esther. Yes. Open your mouth. Esther, what is that? Juice. Correct. Esther, it is mango juice, but you've got it. Now we are going to the next item. What should I give Esther? What should I give Esther? Let me trick Esther with this one. Esther, what is that? Peanuts. Correct. Clap for Esther. You're doing well.
Esther was really doing well in finding the flavors of the snacks. And my son Henry was really excited to see his little sister doing well. He complimented and said, "This child is going to eat a lot of snacks."
This is what I've given her. Esther, what have you tasted? What is that? Esther, what is that? You know. Tell me what it is. It's not soya, it is Sim-Sim. Congratulations, Esther. You've done well. You've done well. Elisha, come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Elisha, you're peeping. You're seeing. Yes, there. You're going to tell me what you've tested. What is that? What is that? Sim-Sim, correct. Is Elisha correct? Yes. Is Elisha correct? Yes. Clap for him. Elisha, what have you tested? Mango juice. Is Elisha correct? Clap. Yes. Clap for him. Wow, Elisha, you're doing well. Elisha, what have you tasted? Water. Water, correct. want you to learn the flavors. You tell me which flavor you've tasted. What is that?
Coconut.
Coconut biscuit. Is it coconut? No, you failed. So what is that? So I ask you to master the flavors. Don't confuse the flavors. Hey Mary, what is that? Open your mouth and taste. What is that? What is that? Say it. What is that flavor? Mary does not know. So thank you for participating. You've been good playmates. You've been good playmates. So we are going to sing. Instead of saying good morning, we are going to say good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. This is a lovely day.
It was time to have a brief song again.
Good evening, good evening. We love to dance and play. Ooh. We love to dance and play. So who is happy? Me. We are going to the next thing. It is story time. It's story. And we are going to be eating our gorillas as we
We always join together story time with our playtime. At the end of every play, we do a story reading.
choose the story.
And today it is Henry who will be reading for us a story. We always
Okay.
have
Who's
two
going to read?
sessions
Henry, you're
of
going to read
reading
for me,
time.
Gugulu.
During this time of
Going to read
playtime
and you're I'm
and
going to read
during
Sophie the
bedtime.
Mouse.
So during
I'm starting
bedtime,
now,
Mary will be reading for us a story.
Start to read.
So for now, Henry is
Start
going to
I'm
read.
going to ask questions.
My
So
name
you
is
sit.
Mary, and I am 8 years old. Every day I wake up and wash my face, comb my hair, and dress. I make my bed.
Extend in front there and read looking in front.
I eat
Extend
porridge.
here. Yes.
I eat porridge or matoke for my breakfast. I
Yes.
clean my teeth.
Yes. Read aloud.
I am in my home. We have 11 hens and 1 cock.
Do we have cocks and hens here also?
Yes.
Do you know the number we have?
No.
So today we are going to count our hens and cocks. You continue reading.
We have 3 sheep. We have 1 goat. The goat's name is Bubulu.
What is the goat's name?
Bubulu.
The goat's name is?
Bubulu.
The goat's name is?
Bubulu.
Do you love that story?
Yes.
So continue reading.
On Monday, I
Alicia,
wake
come and
up
sit here.
early.
Come
I
and
look
sit here.
outside. The hens were eating maize.
Extend here.
The sheep were eating. The sheep were eating grass.
Yes.
The pig was eating banana skin.
And hello viewers, if you love this content, please remember to subscribe and also click on the bell button for notifications as Henry continues to read for us our story.
I washed my face. I combed my hair and dressed. I ate my breakfast. I cleaned my teeth. Then I helped
Mother?
Mother sweep the house.
Yes.
Bubulu broke his rope. He ran into Mother's garden. He ate all the green beans
And the peas.
and the peas.
Do you know peas?
Yes.
Yes. Do you know peas?
Yeah.
Cowpeas. are different types. Continue. Continue reading. Where are you now? He stepped on the plants.
He stepped on the plants
Yes.
in the garden. His face
And his feet
were
covered with mud. Open the next page. The next page. What does it say?
Goodbye, mother. Goodbye, father.
Goodbye, mother. Goodbye, father. Goodbye, mother. Goodbye, father. All of us.
Goodbye,
Mother, goodbye, father. So you can end there that story of Gugulu. Gugulu is a goat. Gugulu is what?
a goat.
Gugulu is a goat. Gugulu is what?
A goat.
And that goat goes to school. The goat goes to school. And we can see this is a story of a goat that follows the child of that home to go to school with him, and the goat reaches school. It is an interesting story. If you love stories, it's a book that you can buy for your children. It's easy to read. It's easy to read this book, and there are also other books that are nice to read. Clever Dumba.
There are a number of books with short,
and
interesting
Esther's
stories for
favorite
children.
storybook
For
is
every,
here.
make it a point to buy
Esther, this is
these
your
kind
favorite
of books for your
storybook. Can you
children.
tell the
They
people
help
what
to
it
improve
is?
on the child's
Tell us about
ability
why
to
rats
read
kill the-
and
why cats
also
kill
to
the
spell.
rats. It's a beautiful story, and there is another story here which says meet Toppy the mouse. So can mommy also read for you? Can mommy read for you?
Yes.
Do you want mommy to read for you? I'm going
I
to read
also
for you.
participated
Meet
in
Toppy
reading
the
a
mouse.
story
And
for
I'm
my
going to be
children,
asking you
and
questions
they
as
showed
we
interest
read.
in listening as I
One
was
day,
reading.
there was a mouse. The name of the mouse was Toppy. Toppy the mouse used to live alone in a small hut, which was thatched using grass. Can you see Toppy the mouse?
Yes.
Who knows the mouse? Have you ever seen a mouse?
Yes.
It's a rat. Yes. Esther, do you know a mouse?
No.
If you know a mouse, stand up, clap your hands, and dance for mommy. Yes, that is nice. This is Toppy the mouse. Toppy the mouse is happy. She is standing outside her small house, basking in the sun. She is clean as well as her house. Toppy the mouse is clean, and even her house is what? Even her house is what? That is good. So one day, Toppy the mouse went to trap some fish from the river. Where do we find fish? Where do we find fish? Esther, come back here and sit. In the lake, you find fish in the lake. Esther, come and sit. Esther, come and sit.
In the river
Mm.
and in the swamp.
And in the swamps. Where do you find the fish, Mary? Yeah, you say it loud.
The lake.
In the lake is where you find the fish. She later took the trap and her basket full of fish and went home. When Toppy the mouse was heading home, the cat stole one fish from the bucket without Toppy the mouse realizing. When the tortoise saw the cat stealing one fish from the basket, he went to Toppy the mouse. So we are reading about the story of Toppy the mouse, and it is an interesting story. It is really an interesting story. It's nice to read. Children love it. It is a teaching story. You can ask questions out of it. You can ask questions out of it, and it can really encourage children to read and spell. It is a book that you can buy for your child. Thank you for being good viewers. If you liked this play and story time, please remember to subscribe.
This is how we
to the channel
spent
for more
our
of
day.
such
Thanks for
content.
viewing.